Hello everyone, welcome back to more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where last time we kind of just finished up a lot of the side quests we did. The, uh, the Sold Master in town, we completed, helping him, and it unlocked the Kutenberg tournaments. We helped the miners, and we got their little archery tournament going for them, which we did okay. We got second, so it's not that bad. Could have been better. Could have been worse. There's not a whole lot of side quests left to do. There's a little bundle of them over here that we can at least check out and see what they are. But besides that, there's mainly the main quests. Talk to Catherine and talk to the Dry Devil. Both of those are main story quests, so I'm gonna travel over here. We're gonna take a look and see what exactly these quests might be. Some of them are weird, some of them aren't really activating. I don't know what I need to do to activate them. But we'll see. At least for one of the dudes here, because this is the tavern. Everything? Are they all just here? Yeah, new quests all around. So yeah, we'll see. Wait, what the frick? This way? Yeah, this way.
You're just pissing people off with your bullshit.
Oh.
No.
You still feel?
If I get... Now you're gonna die.
How about
Have you got some...
Oh.
I do.
Is it just this
Stop
again?
beating him! A madman! Why'd he do it? Shame on you!
Service is kind of slow today.
Stop fighting!
It's just you. My God, a brawl.
Stand up there!
What the frick? Is this a glitch?
Bad luck! You can't stand up to this! I'll be done with you in a flash! Still believe in yourself?
Let's stand in the way.
Hey, stop fighting! Come on then! Ah! Oh!
How about a fight?
Have you got some
I do.
good lad?
How about a fight?
Have you got some?
I'm not gonna bet.
Go on, fuck yourself.
How about a
Have you got
I do.
good lad?
Okay, so it's a glitch. Alright, good to know. That's weird. That's very weird. I guess this time then we're gonna do the main quest. Let's talk to Catherine. Heck yeah. Still annoyed by that. The little frickin' icon on my little compass bar there. I don't know how to activate that, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. We don't... Hi?
Get out of my sight.
Why? The frick if I... People at Kutenberg like me, for the most part. My reputation. Undiscovered is very meh towards me, but look, I don't have a whole lot of places that are like negative towards me, you know? I do my best to kinda, you know, be a good knight. Look, even frickin' everyone in town likes me, so frick y'all. Suck.
Clear off.
Wait a minute, don't I remember you from the frickin' from the bathhouse? You're having fun then, weren't you? Frick you. Alright, Catherine. I'll chase him.
I've got to get away.
Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Oh, fine.
Good afternoon, sir.
Where can I find?
Easy. You just go upstairs.
What do you have?
What do you have for sale, ma'am? The weak shave your schnapps will come in handy.
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
I could use a trader. Ooh, and there is one just around the bend. 2 doors down on the right. 1, 2. This should be the trader's place. That'd be nice. I have stuff to sell. Oh, I'm in a private area. Shh, 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 shh,
Everyone
shh.
just gapes around but doesn't buy anything. Anyway, what would you like?
Nothing. Thanks.
So it's you. Aha.
Hmm? Hi. I'd like to trade.
How can I help?
I'll have a look at you.
I'd like to trade, as I keep saying. Oh, I already sold you the crucifix.
Maybe next time then, sir.
Mayhap. Are there any? I know there's many traders in town, but I'd like one with a decent amount of money, if possible. They're just the one place? I refuse to believe that. Okay. So to the north, there's another trader. Wasn't anything to the south? Another smithy. A lot of smithies, not a lot of traders. But we can do that. I also want to go around here to see if we can unlock a fast travel mayhap. I just need money. We're getting to the point where a lot of things are costing like thousands of gold. And by thousands, I mean like 8,000 for like training stuff. Another tavern. And it's not really armor or weapons that I need to sell, although I could probably sell one of my swords. But I never know when I'm gonna maybe lose my main sword for Radzig, you know. So I want a secondary one just in case.
At your service, sir.
Pommes Benjamin. I hate this.
Was möchtest du? What do you?
I'd like to trade. Felt hat, Jewish hat. Pointed yellow hat, and also Judenut is a strange and hard to miss head covering for Jewish men. Interesting. Ooh, a regular shave your schnapps, which gives me increased stats. A save and an increase. Yeah, I'd like that.
Tov. Sei gesund.
I'll be making my money back anyway. Oh, I can sell the shells hunting sword. I don't need it, and the horse's pick. The shield. Oh god, the shield ain't worth much. Though maybe I'll save them since they are part of what I got for completing the tourney. I dominated the tourney. Oh, sorry. Ooh, sell the books. They are heavy. Get them out of there. Recipes don't cost as much, but I still want them out. Get rid of the wolf fang fists. Got a lot of dice. Badges don't weigh anything. There we go. Sell the tankards, get them out. They're just wasting space. 10 minutes have been left after the best after the celebrants. Oh. This is just their I'm fine, I'll sell it. Ooh, especially a lot of this frickin' weighs a ton too. My gosh. Yeah, get it out of here. Get it out of my face. Now I want to.
Sure.
Now I want all the money you got.
That, and a little tip.
Shine and Dank, Frank. Glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Alright, good.
Wanted to break in here,
Yep.
did you?
No, I just wasn't paying attention to where I was going. Alright, and then this way leads to the exit? Yeah, let's see if this opens up another way.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
I haven't been to this part of town recently. Or ever. Excuse me? Ah!
Why? We talked about it at the market the other day.
We talked about the rats in the sanctuary, didn't we?
Oh, I found combat arena. Cool. But mainly, I just want another fast travel point. Yeah. Cutenberg. Grave under ramparts? Excuse me? What do we have here now? Oh, hi. Adult's skull. Is that a quest item? What the frick did I grab? And why? Someone dug up from a grave under the walls of Kutenberg. This is gonna be important later, I'm going to assume. hoping for some interesting things, not morbid things like that, but okay. And again, I'm a little sad that I didn't get like a fast travel. Oh, my equipment is a little busted, it seems. Let's fix that. Ah, it's the legs. Wow, how'd the legs get fricked up like that? Oh my god. I need another armorer kit.
Spare a groschen! Spare a few coins!
This what's his name's butcher shop. Do want to see the dude again, just let him know, hey, I fixed the sword. Frick you.
Praise God.
What was that? You've no business here.
I never want to see you here again without permission.
Where's the frickin'... This is the butcher's place, right? How do I... Oh. You're not the butcher. Not the one I want to talk to, anyway. I don't think it's the one through here. I don't think, anyway. It might be. Because I thought it was, like, in this kind of area. I guess I could take a look down here again. As I go back here, because I need some armorer's kits. My stuff is busted. Busted up.
How's life been treating you? No trouble with the miners, with the Lord Councillors?
Why do you ask? Do you know of any trouble?
No, I haven't heard about anything. I'm just curious.
Ah, ich verstehe. Well, in that case, you'd be better off going to the tavern at the top of the street. There you can fill your pockets with reason. Here, Anusim, are either buying or selling something.
Do you know some bloke named Samuel?
I know a few of them.
Well, this one is younger and hangs out.
Uh-huh.
Nothing bad.
He might have bought something here sometime, but we don't know each.
When was the local synagogue built?
I don't know. I didn't build it.
I was just wondering how long your people have been living here.
The oldest have been here a long time. The children a little shorter.
I reckon you're right there.
That's what you get for trying to pick my brain. I really don't know, though. The shul has been here since time immemorial. You'd have to ask our rabbi. He knows everything.
How's business?
Me? I've had such tough luck. I think I might have to close my business, my friend.
Really? That's a surprise.
People have developed bad superstitions and don't want to come to the Jew anymore. Ever since that Hungarian king came here, all kinds of hammers and swindlers have been smearing my name. I've been living here for 15 years, but I've never experienced this before. I'm telling you, this won't end well. Something's going to happen here.
How many of you actually live here?
Just a few dozen. And even so, it's a miracle they haven't driven us out of here yet.
Why would they do that?
They say it's because they don't need us here. They have enough of their own silver.
Wait, I don't understand you.
You must be from the countryside if you don't understand. Riots, Jungerman, Christians leave us alone. But only if we lend them money. At least that's usually the case. But groschen are produced right here in the city, and so there's no shortage of coins. They even throw groschen to the beggars instead of bread.
How is that rabbi of yours? Is he a smart man?
Ah, anyone can be smart. But the rabbi is wise, younger man. In fact, the Lord Counselors themselves invite him to meetings.
Show me your wares.
What was I gonna say? Alright, so I need the armors. I need all three. Might as well take the blacksmithing kit. I think I'm fine with the cobblers. I think I'm good with most of this. So I'll be giving him, what, 87?
What do you have?
Oh no, he has a little over 100, so I could... Ooh, still 300.
I hope you find what you're looking for next time.
Sorry. I do appreciate it, though. God, we still don't have enough. I guess I'll have to buy more. I guess there's a smithy just down here. They'd probably have some armor kits. Greetings. Hello.
I was just about to close up shop. You got here.
Oh goodness. I
What'd you-
need. There we go. Armor kit. We'll take another 5, I suppose.
Thank you, sir. And
What do you have?
I gave you money. Oh, you have a lot of money. Can I sell my gold? Ooh, I can sell the golden cup.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Same. Glad you're able to help me as well. There we go. Alright. Our inn is here. I can drop stuff off there. So let's do that. I know. Hmm?
Can you help me out?
What is it you need?
I'm just looking for something. This is my first time in the city.
Sorry.
It'll only take a moment. I'm looking for a tavern. The Emperor Charles. I only know.
You're in luck.
Thanks. I heard the folks.
Hey! Get your hands up! Give that back!
Wait! Stop! I give
Don't
up.
hit him!
Had enough. Now hand everything you...
That's all of it.
Piss off.
Gotta watch out in the city. People steal from you.
God be with you.
Just drop stuff off in this chest. There we go. That is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Get rid of a lot of stuff that was holding us down. Now we can actually go do the thing.
I apologize.
No, I apologize. My fault. My fault. Sorry. We need a... Just want to wash the blood off. Saying, yeah, I've been to that trader. I discovered my bedtimes too.
Henry, I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Hey, my lovely. Zizka told me you found something out about Liechtenstein.
If only just Liechtenstein. I've only been here a couple of days, but I seem to know everything about this city and its sinful people. And about the Pope, the second Pope, Sigismund, Wenceslas, about the sickness of old men, the desires of young men, who I
Oh my
sometimes
goodness.
have to beat off with a stick. Simply everything. The tavern seems to be the fount of all knowledge.
Look at it like this. You could have helped us get Dry Devil out of trouble instead.
Don't push it. But that sounds like you found the sod. Is he alright?
Are you asking me if he's right in the head?
We all know he isn't. What I mean is, if anything happened to him.
Aye, he got shot in the arse.
Who did it, for God's sake?
Hard to say. Maybe me, maybe Zizka, or one of the other men. But he'll live.
That's God's punishment for his loutish behavior. I must think up a new fitting nickname for him.
But anyway, about Liechtenstein. Anything new?
Well, there might be something. One of the girls I talked to told me her sweetheart frequents some nasty alehouse. And one of the regulars there recently started buying drinks for the whole house. Which is suspicious, because this fella is practically a beggar. Goatskin, they call him. They asked him where he got the coin, and he boasted that he was spying for some rich lord.
All right. That sounds promising.
Of course, it doesn't have to be Liechtenstein, but there can't be that many rich men who pay spies. And we have to start somewhere.
That's true. And you've spoken to this goatskin fella?
Not yet. I was rather hoping you'd do it.
Oh.
That grubby alehouse is a bit too wild even for me.
That's saying something. Well, trying to get sense out of drunken wretches is quite a skill of mine. Does this place have a name?
I'm not sure if it's a name, but the locals call it the Hole in the Wall.
Sounds like a nice place for a romantic evening, eh?
You'll find it in Hotprink. There's no other alehouse in that quarter.
So, goatskin in the hole in the wall. I reckon I remember that. I'll go and check it out.
Before you go, I wanted to ask. Nobody ever told me why we're actually looking for this Liechtenstein fella.
He might know where they're holding Capon.
I'm sure lots of people might know that.
But Liechtenstein's on our side. At least I hope he still is. You never know these days.
But who is he? And why is he in Kuttenberg?
He's a young noble from Jobst's council. His family have domains in Moravia and Lower Austria. He's here to gather information about the enemy for Jobst. And judging by how important it was for Istvan to find out where he is, he's a real thorn in their side. And they're out to get him.
So we're getting involved in noblemen's schemes again.
Yeah.
That means trouble.
I'll do
Yeah.
my best not to get us mixed up in all that.
Sure you will. But it can't be helped. There's a war on, and we have to fight. Watch out for yourself, Henry. I have a bad feeling about that district.
You're not the only one.
I've been there a lot. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. No worries. No worries. Alrighty. Bum, bum, bum.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin.
What's that got to do with me? If you want to nose around here, you'll have to go through Chenyek.
Oh god. Okay. This is
Can
why.
you tell me more about this Chenyek?
Look, when somebody wants something here, they go and see Chenyek. I reckon that's all I have to say.
And where can I find this Chenyek?
He'll be here somewhere. He usually sits next to Hugo, our oldest regular.
Right. I'm gonna see if I can find that Chenyek.
Hmm.
I'll have a jug of wine.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because I don't know you, and you don't look like you fit in here.
Look, I completely understand you. Evil times, spies everywhere. Ah, you must have been stumped by this gear of mine. Thing is, I necked him from some student bloke in Colleen, innit? I ganged up with this slut called Kacharaba. She got her hooks in him when he'd had a skinful, and then I nicked all his gear and his glint. Poor bloke must have been mithered in the morning. Funny thing is, Kacharaba's as ugly as a pig's arse, so he didn't even get a decent shag out of it.
So you're in the trade. Should have said straight off. Our door's always open to the brethren. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Aye. Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No. But there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd, seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knobhead. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
Why didn't you defend Goatskin? Isn't he one of you?
He is and he ain't. I'm no saint, but that Goatskin stepped in some nasty shit and then walked it in our door and all. I ain't saying we don't look out for each other, but there's limits, innit?
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word, but I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job, usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks, so I try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth, but you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, said our Lord, meaning a return to simplicity.
Wrong. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential? If the monarch cannot bring about a reform, there is no alternative, and the fight against the Antichrist must be started by the common folk.
After our talk about Goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question. Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little, but it concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
And then I'll get cheaper beer, and you'll let me borrow your loaded dice?
Ha! You missed these people here by half a century. We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible. Worldly justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
Justice from me or the gallows? Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper, and the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Here's to the guild.
To the Guild!
Is he gonna go unconscious?
That reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Path and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land, while we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse, and as a nice token, you will leave there. Let's see, what would you leave there?
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence. Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
All right, I'll head out.
Good luck.
Where's Knuckles?
Come here for a word. You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
Sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it such a nice polish.
Are you saying he lied to me?
More like, he didn't tell you the whole truth. I heard from friends that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
Well, I'll stick to what Chenyek told me. I'm not complicating it by stealing wine.
Well, that's a shame.
Chenyek said you could give me some gear too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Cat, sir.
Go ahead and use the Savior Schnapps. A weak one, though. Gulp, gulp. Oh, I need to get a head of lettuce. Damn it. I forgot.
We're closing. Last chance.
Don't need Baker. No, I need Grocer.
A fine head. Juicy.
Hey,
What do you need?
What do you have for...
I need a cabbage.
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
Good. Alright, we got the cabbage. on here. I don't know where I'm going. Guess in the middle here? That's my way out, though, I think, right there. Weak Nighthawk. Yeah, it doesn't help a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. Where the frick am I to go? Thought it was here, but maybe it's there? Okay. That way, we go this way. Probably around here. We're fine now. Should hope. Oh god, no.
What?
God damn it. That's not what I thought it would be. Where the frick are the sausages? Okay. Here we go.
Huh?
Alright. Maybe it's that house there? Must be, right? How do I get up there? Through there? Or maybe not. Maybe it's up that way. No. Huh. Maybe I do need to get up that ladder and around. Maybe that'll get me up there. Let's attempt it. Go on, go. Thank you. it's a bucket, not a bell. I'm assuming I have to get up there, but I don't know. Is it this? Did I just miss something here? Oh, maybe it's this. Yes. Okay. And nobody saw me. Okay, good. Not too bad, not too bad. See, I can be stealthy when I try.
God grant you help.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I don't know where they go to sleep. That's the thing. Try to find goat skin, I suppose.
Well, come to your senses yet? Oh, fuck you. I'm telling you, Conrad's going to win the tournament. But I'm telling you, he doesn't stand a chance. Conrad...
You should have a light.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
You'll wake up the whole farmstead.
Oh,
Hey.
dang.
Are you goatskin by any chance?
Yeah, that's me, what do you want?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Look, I didn't. I never told nobody. Nobody. I swear. I'll even swear to Samuel on his God if he wants.
I'm not interested in any Samuel. I want to ask you something else entirely.
You know, like, I promise not to talk about it no more. They'll kill me otherwise.
I get that, but do you think they'll just forget about it? How long do you intend to hide?
Until I have enough. You know, glint to take off.
I could help you with that. I know a lot of people. Getting you out of town won't be a problem. If you help me, I'll help you.
That sounds, you know, promising. But I still need coin. I can't just pack up and take off.
Coin shouldn't be a problem. I know somewhere you can hole up. Help me, and I'll pay you back.
Well, I'd like to know what place you have in mind, innit?
Do you know the Devil's Den?
But it's a shithole. They ain't too fond of me neither. And the feeling's mutual, like, to tell the truth.
Aye, but you're thinking of the band that used to be there. Now it's my comrades who have it under their thumb. Just tell them Henry sent you, and they'll let you stay a while. If you help me, that is.
That don't sound too bad. Folks are getting fed up with me here. What'll it cost me?
Just some information. That's all.
All right. What do you want to know?
I heard you were spying for some nobleman. Is that true?
I was doing nothing but, you know, like, spying for 2 weeks.
Who is this Samuel you're so afraid of?
He just hired me. He's one of them lot. You know, them Jews, innit? He was nice to me till I started blabbering.
Do you know where I could find this Samuel?
Go to that, you know, synagogue. He hangs around it in front of it, and people, like, brings him news of what's on the grapevine, you know. And evenings he sits around at the King Solomon. It's like a, you know, a Jewish tavern. But watch out, they ain't too welcoming towards our people there.
Have you ever heard the name Liechtenstein?
I don't know him, but I heard Samuel telling his people, like them Jews, I mean, about this, what's his name? Liechtenstein.
What exactly did he say? Did he speak about him in a good way or a bad way?
I don't know. I just remembered a funny name. I don't pay much heed to things that what don't concern me.
What is it you did as a spy?
Mostly I was standing guard in front of that palace, you know, like Rutard's place. I was watching for who was going in and out, see? You know, who, with who, where, when, and that.
And what went on there?
Well, people was coming and going, all sorts of nobles, and I'd tell Samuel what colours they was carrying, see? I was good at that. I remember pictures good, you know?
I'll be going then. And you...
Alright, listen, now you've helped me out, I'll be hitting the road soon at any rate, so I can let you have something. It won't be no use to me anyways.
I'm all ears.
I put some things aside. It's a well-hidden stash, but it ain't easy to get to it, and I ain't gonna risk it now.
That sounds interesting. Where is it?
In them secret, tunnels under the city.
Secret passageways? That sounds like bollocks to me.
Bollocks, it's bollocks. Every other house has a door in the cellar that leads somewhere. You're in a mining town, so there's been loads of digging beneath it. That's why Sam paid me, because I know my way round them tunnels. And if you give me a couple of groschen, I can teach you too. You can clear out my stash, and judging by the look of you, knowing your way round, underground like, that ought to come in handy for you, innit?
Walk around underground? How are you going to teach me? You said you were going to pack up and go.
Aye, look, if I tell you, it won't be no secret no more, innit? Wait and see.
Oh, Christ almighty. How much do you want?
Not much, just a bit to help me, get by.
Right, out with it. That's the last coin you'll get out of me.
Of course. It's like this. I know them passageways because I got my hands on this map, like. This old thief gave it to me. And when I, got it in my head, like, I flogged it, see?
A treasure map? You're yanking my pizzle, aren't you?
No, I swear, on my Mars soul. It ain't a treasure map, it's a map of what's below ground.
Big difference. Where's this map, then?
I flogged it to this thief. Angel, he called himself.
Called himself? So this angel is back in heaven now, is he?
Aye, he was hanged outside the city walls. He's still swinging there. And I know he had that map sewn into his coat. It were his most prized possession. But watch out, the gallows is guarded to stop quacks cutting off the dead bodies, bits and pieces, fingers and that, like.
Thanks. You've been a great help.
That's me through and through, innit? I'd better be off, like. I've got a long journey ahead of me.
Off you go.
I think I need to wait for daytime before I can hand out the stuff to the poor. 'Cause I don't know where the frick they are at night.
This might be a bit slow here.
Hmm. Was that showing that's where, like, the burnt house is? Huh, interesting.
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Yep. Like to give you sausage, but I cannot.
People, help out this poor rat.
I just drop one?
A coin for a cripple.
How? Oh.
Greetings. What do you...
I'm bringing you some food.
Dear God. I must be dreaming. So much food. It's like a royal feast. I'll finally fill my belly and still have some left over. Who sent us such a cornucopia?
The Kuttenberg Guild sends it. In the name of King Wenceslas.
Long live our good King Wenceslas. Take care, my friend.
What about the other dude over here? Can I do it now?
Excuse me. Good day, sir.
I brought you some food.
Dear God, I must be dreaming. I'll fill my... Who should I thank?
All this is from the Kuttenberg Guild. And the good...
Is this my God? See you later.
Okay, so some beggars I can feed, some I cannot. Good to know.
Greetings. I brought you some...
feed my whole family. Oh.
Thank King.
Really?
It was good to see you.
Oh, I didn't mean to do Sigismund. Oops. Well, that's, Oops. It's fine, though. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, no worries. It's fine. No issues.
For the love, Jesus.
I brought you.
Sweet. Oh, all it is made.
See you soon, my friend.
Excuse me.
Greetings to
I'm bringing you.
Dear God, Alfie, who sent?
We couldn't.
Long live. Help out a wretch. Give the suffering.
welcome, sir.
I'm bringing you.
Dear God.
Farewell.
Hope saying Sigismund gave it before ain't gonna do nothing. I learned about charity, though. Wow. Oh, another way into the underground, I see. Or the main way, never mind, not another way, it's the only way. Or, I guess that's wrong as well. I guess there's places under houses where we can get to the underground. Don't listen to me, I don't know what I'm saying half the time, most of the time, all the time.
Greetings to you.
I brought you.
Sweet Jesus! Alfie, who do I thank?
All this.
Is this how? May God. Farewell, sir.
Gentle and well formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head. But under this pretty skin there's a devil who only cares for trinkets and finery.
to you.
Down their noses at us because of their superior swordsmanship. Come and let the Kutenberg sword-fighting brotherhood take care of everything.
Where did you get that wooden bench? Ours is all creaky, and I keep getting splinters from it.
Take care.
Aye. Farewell.
Provide for them. No, I say, enough is enough. If they can't provide for themselves,
He's being a
let
dead
them
horse to
die.
blabbermouth.
Head towards the church.
My younger brother was in Asari as Asa when he was born, but the baby will grow out of it soon enough.
I hope so.
Welcome. I brought you.
Sweet shit.
All the.
It is mate.
God bless you, sir. Same to you. Spare a coin? I brought you.
Sweet shit. I'll fill who do I?
For every.
Is this Macon? See you later, my friend. Hey, you 100. Lord be with you.
I brought you.
Dear God, who should I?
All the.
Is this a God? I'll be with you.
Greetings. Oh, what times we live in. This wouldn't have happened during the times of the... But no, my friend. I'm neither an alchemist nor a scholar. I used to be the high scribe here, but that...
And what do you do now? Do you while away the time reading books? That's quite an expensive hobby.
Yes, it certainly is. Fortunately, Nevertheless, I spent...
Here in Kuttenberg.
And why not?
No. I just thought.
Certainly, but we are living in revolutionary times. As I say, let us learn humility and live in the truth of God.
If you were a high.
Oh, not at all. I was fortunate. In fact, I was also a notary. I have only recently returned here to the city.
Tell me, what was King Charles like? I've heard he was a powerful and just ruler.
Yes, he was smart enough to surround himself with capable people. You can tell how wise a man is by looking at his friends, my lad. And Emperor Charles of Luxembourg was friends with poets, philosophers, bishops, and even the Pope himself. He sought to maintain the status quo and consolidate the power of the Church as his greatest ally. And that was his biggest mistake.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
That the end justifies the means, and the Church became quite rich thanks to Charles. Monasteries and bishops have acquired huge estates, and the nobility and the burghers are green with envy. Mark my words, this will not end well. There will soon be another war.
It's not like the current one is over.
Compared to what is coming, this is a mere shoving match. Believe me, when the Church gets involved, the struggle for the very soul of every man will begin.
Dang.
And what is your task here? I presume it's to write a book about the city.
Actually, that's correct. About this town, but I'm not interested in the extraction methods. In short, I'm perceptive to the legal standards, regulations, and laws. I would like to write a book about it all.
Something like a mining legal code?
Yes and no. The legal... I would like to complete the work entrusted to me by the council. If I succeed...
If you succeed.
Nothing is ever certain. But and this town surrounding me. It... Take care, sir.
Good day.
I'm bringing...
Dear God, I'll feed who sent us.
Thank the local...
Long live... I'll be with you, sir.
I think where else I can go. Guess we could head more towards the north. Well, more northeast now, but I'm just gonna swing more north up here.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm bringing you...
Dear God. Farewell.
Strong rains, fine saddles.
God bless you.
Greetings.
Tell me then, what did he give you for it?
Gepriesen. Wussten nicht viel. If you are look...
Greetings.
Good day to you.
Oh, no? Okay. Maybe I already gave you food. I didn't think I did, but maybe I did.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Greetings, my friend. Sweet Jesus! I'll fill. Who do I? Is this? May God. Farewell.
Sweet cheese. I'll fill... Who do I... All the... Is this... May God... well, what are you doing here? This is my spot.
What do you mean, your spot? Good day to you.
I brought you...
Sweet Jesus, who do I? Is this how? May God bless. See you soon, my friend.
Greetings.
I'm bringing
Oh my, I'll feed my. Who do I?
the Kuttenberg.
Long. See you later.
I'm bringing.
Oh my god. See you later, my friend.
Fountain? Where does the water come from? Here, in the middle of the city.
Greetings.
How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
I wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well, eh?
Well,
Uh,
Praise God.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention.
excuse me?
might be all I can do for now.
I brought you some.
Dear God, I'll feed my. Who should I?
For every.
Is this? May God. Take care, friend.
Excuse me?
Praise God.
Good day.
I brought you.
Dear God, I'll fill. Who should?
For
Is this? May God be with you.
I brought you.
Sweet Jesus, who do I?
For
Is this how? May God. Farewell.
I brought you some.
Dear God, I'll fill. Who should I?
For every.
Is this how the guild takes care of us? May God bless.
God bless. Is it normal for a skeleton?
Of course! When he orders a beer, he gets a rag to go with it. Oh, it's a long story. You better ask the innkeeper.
Tell me about yourself. Where are you from, and what brought you here?
Don't you have anything better to do than listen to that kind of rubbish? All right. I'm from Kuttenberg, son of a tailor. I studied at the university in Prague and met a lot of interesting people there. And let me tell you this. The wisest people in this kingdom know a big change is coming.
You mean that reformation you like to talk about?
A great wind will come and sweep away that which has no firm roots. Then the rain comes and moistens the soil so that new grain can grow on it.
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. There's not much more I could tell you about myself. Except maybe when this is all over and we've established this brave new world, I will return to my studies.
I'm interested in the guild.
Plato or Aristotle?
The guild?
Right. Are you interested in our ideals or the group in general? Generally speaking, we are just ordinary peasants. Paupers, beggars, common rabble. At least that's what they like to call us. The lowest of the townsfolk. But if we're the dregs of the city, we still hold our bare arses high and have a passion for a good cause in our hearts.
I did what you asked me to do.
Great! So you robbed the chest and fed the poor?
I robbed the chest and left the cabbage in it.
Ha ha! Great work! He's in for a big surprise, the red-headed fucker. Good work! What about the beggars?
I fed as many people as I could.
You're a hero. Folk will really appreciate that, you know. They've never eaten like this before. Now, that wasn't so hard, was it? And that feeling of satisfaction. We may not be any richer, and yet...
You know what? I'm beginning to understand the guild's modesty.
See? And now, let's talk about your next job. Just before I tell you more about it, try talking to Rat. I'm sure there are a few side jobs for a chap like you. And Goliath could teach you how to throw a proper punch. He's the best brawler far and wide.
Okay.
Yeah, friend.
With you. G'day, g'day.
Tell me about yourself.
I used to be a guard in the city watch, but then Sigismund came, and I was running my mouth. So they kicked me out, and I started stealing because I had no choice. But I wasn't very good at it, so I ended up in the pillory. Shenyek and Goliath were strolling around, and we started talking about what I did to end up like that.
Let me guess. They gave you a job?
Yes! And they taught me how to steal properly.
What do you think of the guild?
The guild's the best thing that ever happened to this town. It brings, hope for a change. For us and all the poor people.
What, crime paves the way to a better society?
Well, robbing a thief ain't no sin. When Sigismund's gone, everyone will be better off.
I'm Henry. Chenyek took me into your group.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Hrudosh, but they call me Hog. Rat and I are the main workforce around here.
What does that mean?
We do what Chenyek and Goliath say. Take care.
Good afternoon.
Tell me, how did you end up here? And what do you do here?
Chenyek pulled me out of the ditch and offered me a new life. Literally. I've been helping him with his the thing he's doing.
You say that like it doesn't matter to you one bit.
Chenyek matters to me. He's a great friend, and I owe him a lot. I believe what he's doing is right.
So you just do what he tells you?
Pretty much. And since I've been doing it, my life has been so much better.
Don't you have some plans and aims of your own?
When Chenyek gets what he wants, I'll open my own tavern. Until then,
I'll be at his beck and call.
You don't seem to have many opinions of your own, do you?
What good would they do me? Everything Chenyek says makes sense to me. At least the parts I understand. So why come up with something on my own?
Tell me more about the guild.
Look, I'm not much of a talker. You should ask Chenyek. All I can tell you is that we're a good bunch of nice people. Poor, but kind.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I'd like to practice wrestling.
I'll tell you some interesting things.
Let's go talk to that Samuel person.
Couldn't keep his hands off other people's locks and purses. Gather round. Take a good look. This scoundrel bragged to the whole tavern that he had the nimblest fingers in the land. And in the very same tavern, he was caught breaking into a cupboard and chests. He tried to steal the possessions of...
Come and take a look. Quality goods.
Are you gonna start bluffing again?
Come closer. Don't be shy. Quality goods here.
Excuse me.
I heard you've got a new addition to the family. Is it a boy or a girl?
A bear cub?
A bear cub. I couldn't tell.
Herbal brew? I didn't send you any herbal brew.
Yes, you did. We talked about it at the market the other day.
We talked about the rats in your pen.
Aye, that too.
That's a tournament on your
What an occasion, eh?
Aye.
Will you go?
I mean,
A wonderful day for a
You
wonderful
didn't try
purchase.
drinking it, did you?
No. Thankfully.
You should get out of here.
God be with you.
Sholem, are you lost? Or what would a goy want here?
What do you think goy means?
It means you do not belong here.
It means nation in Hebrew. So you're just as much a goy as I am.
Good one. A goy lecturing a Jew on Hebrew. All right. But I suggest you do not repeat it around these parts. Not everyone is as tolerant as I. So, what do you want?
I'm looking for someone called Samuel.
What do you want with him?
Is that you?
There are many Samuels here. And if I'm not good enough for you, I'm afraid nobody else will talk to you.
All right. I'm looking for John of Liechtenstein. I heard you, or this Samuel, might know something about him.
I'm sure Samuel knows a lot. But I do not see why he should tell you.
I know a lot as well. Me and Samuel can exchange interesting information.
Why do you think you can tell me anything I need to know? I already know more than I want to.
You're the first person I've met who complains about knowing more than everyone else.
It is not pleasant to know things you can do nothing about. So what I need is someone who prefers action to talk.
All right. What do you suggest?
An exchange. Something in return. I have this one problem none of my people can fix.
If your people can't handle it, why not?
You are no better than my people. But unfortunately, they were all born under our star. And that is a problem in this case.
I understand. What's this about then?
You probably know that my people face outbreaks of hatred from time to time. A house is plundered, people beaten up, sometimes murdered. Usually it is started by some scum spreading rumors that we eat Christian babies or poison wells. They always find some excuse.
I've never heard anything like that before.
You must be deaf then. In any case, that is how it is. I have heard that such people are meeting in an old abandoned house by the wall in the mining district. I need someone to get among them, find out what they are planning, and warn us in good time.
Won't they be suspicious?
Why? Their kind usually are not too bright. You just have to curse the Jews and say you want to join them. Do not worry. They will not check if you are circumcised.
All right, I'll do it. And then you'll tell me all about Liechtenstein.
Agreed. They usually meet at the start of the day.
At the start of the day according to my calendar or yours?
I see you're in the know. At the start of my day, so when the first 3 stars come out.
Right, so they meet after sunset. The miners' district, an abandoned house with a small yard by the ramparts.
That's right. I reckon you can still catch up with them there today, if you get them to let you join them. Try and find out what they're planning, and then come and see me, and you'll have fulfilled your side of the deal.
You'll keep your end of the deal, I hope.
Don't worry. I keep my promises.
Okay. Alright, where is it taking place here? Thought it was gonna be in the friggin' western part. Okay. I need a... I guess I could rest. Tavern? get to 82. It should be fine. Won't be 100%, but we don't really need to be 100%, you know? Just as long as we're not tired. Dang.
I'm always glad to see bright people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift. Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Well, what are you doing, Moise?
Futsa Capora, piece of junk. Never mind. we'll cut this shit down.
Come on then. Oh, jump cut.
Wait! Don't kill him. You're gonna beg for mercy. After this, we make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them. Our people? What the hell are you talking about? We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you. No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. Not his enemy. If you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now. I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my 2 best men. I'm not a fool. Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
Don't give him Radzig's sword. Oh.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me. You can't see where we're going. All right. But no tricks. Those are the rules.
Wait. Who's that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbour's daughter, any dirt you can dig up. Off you go. Who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort and bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. But tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine. Please, take a seat and tell me everything.
Well, alright.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berghoff with a message. How did that go?
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God. I need a drink now. But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, It was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman on the gallows for poaching?
Well, he looked more like a tramp than a nobleman at the time. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that. Death to the enemy.
Glug glug, sip sip.
What happened next?
Von Berghoff was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fella who fucked us right up. And von Bergov's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
Sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
There was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
You know him?
Of course I do. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
Turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused. That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then. After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side. And Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
We didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toth, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then. And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Berghoff took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
Well, it could have been worse.
That's the way of the world. For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. If only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as that happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdol. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Ah, Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... he told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Thank you. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't worry your head over it. If I was tortured, I'd tell them everything I knew before the iron was hot.
Well, thanks.
But I'd regret it as well. I don't like pain, that's all. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh, how's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And...
you conspire. You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
that's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, that's fucked then. How the hell three of us conquer a fortress? And one of us a woman?
That's a conquest I'd like to see. It would go down in history.
The history of suicidal madness.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
Or long ladders and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who will help him take revenge. someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunzlin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right, I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right, I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Alright. I think we're gonna end it there with Kingdom Come for now. We'll pick this back up next week. Yahoo! I'll probably be back in a little bit with some Pokemon Infinite Fusion. It's been a little while since I played, and I do want to play a little bit of that at least. So yeah, I'll get back to it. But yeah, give me about 30-ish minutes, I'd say. I'm gonna probably get myself a snack and use the restroom, that kind of stuff. But yeah. Alright. So until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night, rest of your morning, whichever it may be. And I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.